to call the attention of the Chief Minister under Rule 54.1 of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business to the news item published in Shillong Mail under the caption Kiew ka Bill Light, Bitar ki Bor Snong, Kathain Sohra Yaka MEPDCL. Sri Kevin MLA, please.
Thank you, sir, for allowing me to move the call attention motion. Under Rule 54.1 of the Rules and Procedure and Conduct of Business to the news item published in Shillong Mail dated 5th June 2024 under the caption Kiew ka Bill Light Panpinan Kamha Omyo Bitar ki Bolshnong Kathain Sohra Yaka MEPDCL. So when we speak of the power sector, we all know that especially in today's modern world, electricity is something that is required in our day-to-day lives, and in fact is also considered as an essential service. Frequent disruption of power supply, especially in rural areas, frequent breakdown of transformers, are some of the major problems faced by our rural populace, which has also affected the various business establishments. And I think so this is something which a government needs to properly examine. In the last several months in my constituency alone, several transformers broke down in several villages where the people had to wait for weeks, sometimes even months, to get for a replacement. Yes, I, however, would like to place on record my sincere gratitude to the MECL officials, who I do understand have to go through a lot of difficulty to try and arrange the replacement for the damaged transformers at the earliest possible time, knowing the fact that we have only one workshop at Sumer for the entire Khasi Jaintia Hills region. Now I would like to stress more on the frequent disruption of power supply, which I think is more important for the government to kindly examine. We do understand, sir, that the main problem of the MECL at the sub-divisional level is manpower shortage. Vacant positions that has arisen due to the death or retirement of its staffs, especially the post of lineman in the last several years, are yet to be filled by MECL. In my constituency, sir, I think so it's also common in other rural constituencies. We could see that the linemen are already overburdened with a load of work, where a single person has to look after many transformers. And furthermore, sir, we should understand that the task of a lineman is also to look after the many, many kilometers of transmission lines. And we should also understand, sir, that especially in our area, the area is widely scattered. For instance, under my constituency, sir, in Upper Sohra area, one lineman is looking after 22 transformers. In Laringau area, one lineman is looking after 17 transformers. In Kharalshnong area, one lineman is looking after 14 transformers. Here's an area where it's widely scattered. In Lalingkot area, two linemen are looking after 36 transformers. In Maujrong area, two linemen are looking after 42 transformers, and so on and so forth. We should also understand, sir, that linemen are the grassroots workers of the MECL, whose functioning have a direct impact on the efficiency of service to be provided by MECL to its consumers. Of course, sir, we do understand that MECL is being confronted by many challenges on the ground, especially on the financial front. Of course, addressing this major problem will involve additional costs, will involve a lot of difficulties. Yes, we leave to the wisdom of the government as to what steps are to be taken. But my earnest request, sir, is that as a government and to the MECL is that we need to prioritize and we cannot compromise on the areas of operations which are considered critical. So these few submissions, sir, I would resume my seat, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
Minister in charge to reply, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Sir, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Member from Sohra constituency, Shri Gabin Miguel Millim. And I am very thankful to him that he has raised the pertinent issues concerning the power supply to the consumers with a special reference to the people living in the rural areas. Sir, I also am MLA representing rural area, and I do agree with him that we face similar difficulties almost entire length and breadth of the state. Sir, in this modern world, what he has mentioned, I am 100% agreeing with him, sir. Meghalaya experiences some heaviest rainfall in the world, particularly during the monsoon season. This heavy rainfall leads to several challenges in power distribution network due to damage of distribution lines because of landslides, tree falls, and soil erosion, and difficulty in accessing areas because of the rough terrain, making it difficult for maintenance team to reach and repair damaged infrastructure. This delays the restoration of power and worsens the impact of any outages. Many is also prone to extreme weather events like thunderstorms, lightning strikes, and cyclonic storm, which pose significant risks to power distribution network. I am thankful to the honorable member for raising this issue. However, I would like to mention that the primary causes of power supply interruption which had affected Sohra and its adjoining areas in the month of May to June was due to cyclonic storm Remal, which took place between 27th of May and continued unabatedly till 30th of May 2024, causing extensive damage to the infrastructure, including power lines and distribution transformer. Extremely heavy rainfall of 66 cm was reported at Mausinram and Cherrapunji in 24 hours, ending at 8:30 hours IST of 30th May, and 59 cm was reported at Sohra in 24 hours, ending at 8:30 hours IST on 28th May. The aftermath of cyclonic storm Remal has left widespread damage with power outages affecting large areas in the entire state of Meghalaya. It is worth mentioning that the overall demand of electricity under MEPDCL has drastically recorded a low of 86.5 megawatt on the 28th May 2024 due to cyclonic storm Remal. Steadily, the minimum load gradually increased from the next day onwards when efforts for restoration of power supply to all the affected areas in the entire state was going on simultaneously, and the minimum load recorded reached again at normal value of about 300 megawatt in the first week of June 2024. Sir, in the East Khasi Hills Distribution Division, the areas under the Sohra Distribution Subdivision were very badly affected, and severity of the calamity was felt with the physical damage due to the uprooting of electric poles of the outgoing 11 kV Lightring feeder from the Maumit substation, which provide power supply to the villages like Wasari, Reitkneng, Lightdu, Umblai, Mau Sahio, Mau Lakiat, Minteng, Nongreat, Ramdeit, Pindamkar, Lomau Second, Wakaliar, Nongstreng, and many more since the 2007 May 2024 onwards, making it challenging to maintain continuous power supply and subsequently affected the aforementioned villages and adjoining areas. The cyclonic storm Ramal has also damaged the distribution transformer, which affected around 6 villages like Dinkinthong, Kilichnong, Pomsomen, Maukusim, Sterkaria, Mausahio. The rapid restoration of power supply in the aftermath of cyclonic storm Ramal was priority that required the mobilization of additional manpower. Immediately following the event, the officer and staff of MEPDCL conducted thorough assessment to identify the extent of damage. Restoration work was prioritized based on the severity and impact of damage. The restoration process was ably supported by all stakeholders, especially local landowners and local headmen providing right-of-way clearance, etc., for an alternative corridor for drawing of power lines to restore power supply. Throughout the restoration process, MEPDCL maintained close coordination with local authorities to ensure swift and effective response. Regular updates were provided on the progress of the works during the challenging time. Thereafter, power supply to the affected villages has been restored. The financial involvement for deploying an additional workforce, though significant, is crucial for rapid restoration of power supply to all the affected areas. The total expenditure related to the mobilizing and utilizing additional manpower during the cyclonic recovery phase in the state is about rupees 57,72,161, sir. In response of the cyclonic storm Ramal that occurred on the 27th May 2024, as I mentioned earlier, sir, restoration work has commenced to repair the damage of the electrical infrastructure between the section of 33 by 11 kV Sohra substation and 33 by 11 kV Mau Minthit substation. However, there was cases of theft reporting to the damaged lines and infrastructure. On the 16th August 2024, an FIR was lodged by the AWE of Sohra Distribution Subdivision, MEPDCL, on the unfortunate incident of theft which was discovered at the restoration site. The material which were stolen are 33 kV poles, Recon conductor, and other line accessories. Further, in the FIR, the AWE Sohra Distribution Subdivision has also mentioned that another incident of theft of line materials, the line conductor and other accessories, had taken place on the 16th August 2024 on the 11 kV light ringio feeder, which collapsed on the 15th August 2024. The approximate cost for the material stolen in the two incidents of theft is for the 11 by 33 kV Sohra substation is rupees 5 lakh and 11 kV light ringio feeder is 1.5 lakhs. Despite the setback caused by the theft, efforts continued to restore power to the affected areas. MEPDCL remained committed to completing the work as quickly as possible while ensuring the safety and security of both personnel and equipment. I do agree with the honorable member from Sohra that there is shortage of manpower. There is some problem with MEPDCL also to have sufficient manpower, and which personally I feel we should have, sir. But at present, MECL is trying to overcome the financial crisis that is through, and government is supporting in matters relating to even the salary, pension, and other office maintenance programs are concerned. The regular and casual linemen is stationed for manning the villages, 8 plus 8, 16 number. Regular linemen for general maintenance is 4 number. Electrician for manning the 3311 kV substation is 3 numbers. As honorable member is from the area, he knows exactly in details that how many linemen are in which area, and I thank him for raising this issue and bring to our notice in this August House. Sir, regarding the billing issues in Sohra, efforts are made to serve the electricity bill to the esteemed consumers timely and as per their energy meter reading and billed according as per the Regulatory Commission's approved tariff of the financial year. However, in some remote villages, bills are being served on a bi-monthly basis. There have been some occasions due to some unavoidable circumstances when the meter reader is on leave, absent, ill health. Billing for the particular area are served after 2 months. The affected consumers, due to the above factors, are encouraged to approach the field officer of the MEPDCL, that is either the AEE or the JE of the particular subdivision, for getting their grievances to be addressed and clarified and to be resolved. Sir, I am happy to inform that under the revamped distribution sector scheme, the MEPDCL is in the process of improving infrastructure of the distribution network, which is crucial for enhancing reliability, reducing losses, and ensuring efficient power delivery to the esteemed consumer. The Sohra subdivision, a distribution subdivision, is one of the subdivision under MEPDCL, which is included in the scope of work under RDSS. The work will be carried out in a time-bound manner. Sir, I understand Sohra is an area which can be termed as our USP for tourism development. Any tourist who visits the states of Meghalaya, they feel that they should visit Cherrapunji. There are many hotels are there, many homestays are there. We receive complaints that because of the erratic power supply, these people, the guests who are coming from outside of the state, they face a lot of problems to get connected with their family, because mobiles, laptops, and other appliances needs to be charged regularly. But at the same time, sir, I'd like to bring to the notice of the honorable member that Sohra is a place where we receive the highest rainfall in the world. Very recently, I visited some areas. It is not only in Sohra area. If you take the entire southern belt from Mausinram till Peninsula, and then if you come upwards to Maukindrio, then up to Sorinkam, this problem is there. We are trying to bifurcate the substations, sir, for which many substations will come, and definitely this will lessen the burden of frequent disruption of powers. But we do face a lot of problems also as far land acquisition is there, right of way is there. As I told sir, very recently I went to see the construction work of Umtong substation. The entire area was very foggy and clearance was not beyond 100 meters. So what happens? The conductors are very old. The pin insulator are some are of 30 years old, and when they are in touch with continuous rain and fog, and ultimately they get ruptured. In case of transformer, tree falling on the roof, or the landslips, we can locate. But when the pin insulator gets damaged, it's very difficult to locate the pin insulator. And unless we do go one by one pole and check the pin insulator, it is very difficult to see that this problem is tackled. And as I told sir, that we will try to see that this power problem is solved. I am very thankful to honorable member from Maukindrio constituency who helped me to go his constituency where we were facing. This is the same belt, sir, and ultimately we face the problem. It needs everyone's cooperation, otherwise it is not possible only for MEPDCL to provide better power. Regarding electricity bill, it is not only one-sided, sir, there is other side also. Many villages we are not able to receive the bills, and unless the bills are realized monthly, how MEPDCL will promptly swing into action to meet the grievances. He is correct, sir. We have only one, as of now, one workshop at Shumer, and that caters the needs of entire state. We are trying to see that the Tura workshop is upgraded very soon. Work is on. It will be made operational very soon. And if Tura workshop is completed, then half of the burden of Shumer will be reduced, and we will take care of that. Also, questions are there that highly inflated bills are coming. It is true. But many places we have, after the complaint, we send inquiry committee, and I don't know on what pretext or how it is done, but many bills were suppressed and partial bills were given. So whenever another person have gone that particular place and find out the meter, and we have seen the suppressed reading which was there in the meter, and that reflected entirety in the next bill, and that has created this problem. We don't blame our esteemed consumers, but this is some fault that our meter readers have. It is a very stray incident have taken, and we have taken prompt decision to terminate those meter readers, sir. Nevertheless, sir, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to assure the honorable member from Sohra that we'll try to see that regular and quality power is supplied not only in Sohra but other parts of the country. With these few words, sir, I think I have clarified all his problems, and we will still keep on working together hand in hand to see that electricity is provided to last mile of this state. Thank you, sir.